On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me Astronaut 13 by Minesap, Nintendo by Fernando, Acid Rush 3 by Sir Punch, and Bootiti 2 by Jonathan GD. How's it going, hardcore gamers? And welcome to the 4th Demon of Christmas. In this episode, we are going back to the past. And by that, I mean, we are playing an old 9 Circles level. I've wanted to do this level forever. I've always wanted to do like the first 10 demon rated 9 Circles levels, and I've actually almost completed them all. If you take a look at this 9 Circles list, you see like the first 10 ever rated and featured levels are 9 Circles, Fairy Dust, The Realistic, Figures, Jawbreaker, Astronaut 13, Headrush, Classic, Silhouette, Poltergeist, and Problematic. And out of those 11 levels, the only ones I haven't done are Astronaut 13 and Headrush. I am gonna use this slot of the 12 Demons of Christmas to do Astronaut 13 by Minesap. Last year we did Realistic by Softable. I love to include at least one 9 Circles level in these, because it's cool to have kind of different themed levels as we go through, especially a popular theme like 9 Circles. Now, there's 144 hertz bug here, so you actually have to jump into that. But yeah, this honestly, this is like the hardest part right here. The cube at the beginning is ridiculous. This level it's like, there's parts that I really love about it because it feels very different than the other classical 9 Circles levels, because it's like it relies on shadows and trickery, and sometimes I'm like, oh hey, that's kind of neat, and there's other times when I think to myself, that is some doohickey. Oh my god, like sometimes I just randomly die there. Yeah, the cube part at the beginning is the hardest part for me. Okay, never mind, there's some parts. There's some parts that are in the wave that are pretty tough as well, but the cube is death. This ball is so easy. Oh, look at that. We're going to the wave, baby. The beginning part's a little tough because you gotta click a bunch. Ooh, man, I did it. This part's really hard too. That part's probably the hardest part in the level, because you gotta wiggle in the middle and then you go up, but you gotta go down like through a tiny gap. But if you're on any of the corners there, you die. It's very strange to figure that part out. This part took me a lot of figuring out, and I don't know why. But once we get past that part, I actually have like a fighting chance to beat this level. You know how many times I'm gonna die to the first jump? You know how many times I'm gonna die? Now, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but if you look at like this blue jump ring right there, you can actually, instead of like jumping into it, you can actually like jump and hit it at the same time with one input. On this one, I usually don't do that. I usually jump into it and then press it. But on the next one, this cube at the beginning is it's gonna be like 95% of my deaths. Okay, that was fine. This one, I wait and then I just like jump and change gravity at the same time. And it works like a charm. The wave is easy compared to this. The timing required is ridiculous. See, I missed it. Oh, yes. Come on, please don't die here. It takes me like 10 attempts to get here. Jump. Beautiful. I love this song. This is one of my favorite. Is this a Ruckus song? Usually all the Circles levels are Ruckus. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll have to go out and check. But either way, I love this song. It's one of my favorite, like, 9 Circles songs. Very, very cool. Okay. Oh, I did it! Now, I'm not too sure if this part's bugged or not, but what I have to do is I have to, like, go up before that blue jump. What you have to do is, if you hit that blue jump pad, you like die as soon as you hit the portal, like if you just automatically wait. So what I do is I go up as the wave before hitting the blue jump pad, and the timing's pretty tough. But then I don't die, but I'm not too sure if that's like 144 hertz bug or that's what you're supposed to do. And then, but as soon as you go up into the cube, you need to get ready to jump. You gotta jump really early, and I clearly did not! I bet a lot of you are watching this right now, and you're like, Eric, I can't even see the level. Like, what are you doing? Like, I watched a few other videos for this level, like when it came out. And me too, I was like looking at the level like, how do people read that? What's going on? But it's just because YouTube kind of like darkens videos a little bit. And so, like, in really dark things like this, and also like in my horror games playthroughs that I do, I always like brighten it up a little bit, just so people can see. Because yeah, when you upload to YouTube, it does darken the video a little bit. And so what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna brighten up this video more than I usually brighten up my GD vids. Oh, it's so easy to go up too high there and then like die to like a corner. Like if you were to tell me, if I was to look at that section and you were to say, hey Eric, draw which part you think is a gap and which part isn't, I wouldn't know. I'd be like, I just try my best. I go through and hope. I just pray. And I get it like over 50% of the time, but there's a lot of praying involved. So this level kind of grew on me. When I first practiced it, I hated it. And I practiced it a long time ago. Like a long time ago, I was like, ooh man, Astronaut 13 is so popular, and I've done like Jawbreaker and 9 Circles, and I was thinking to myself, I want to do 2, and then I practiced it once, and I was like, nah. I was like, no way, it's too crazy. But like the more I practice, the more I'm like, ah, I see what you were doing there, Minesap. Yeah. This part's so weird. Like some of those triangles kill you, some of them don't. It's so weird. Okay, holy shit, we're going, we're going. Oh, we're going! I can die at the end, though. Let's hope. Let's pray. No deaths at the end. A lot of people do die at the end, though. This part's really cool. It's like my favorite part of the level. I love that duel. That duel... I want to be an astronaut. I want to go to space. But come back? What? How did I miss that portal? I must have missed it by like a pixel. Are you kidding me? And why did my voice get really high like this? Did I seriously just not go up as the wave? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I had so many stupid deaths at the end. And I didn't go into practice mode to, like, get my timing set into my head. I was like, no, I'm just gonna force my way through. And I stayed in normal mode for an hour to do this level. This level's, like, not that hard, and some of my deaths were very stupid. There's a couple parts that are really annoying, like the beginning cube is really inconsistent, and also, like, the 40% wave, that tight, like, jagged corridor is really annoying. But after those parts, it's pretty chill, and, like, after those parts, it's pretty cool, actually. There's a lot of cool parts in this level. I love the theme of it, the shadow circles. I think it's like, if I were to describe this level, I would say this level's like the abstract art of 9 Circles levels. It's cool to play through most of it. It's just some parts, like I said, are annoying. But like, you know, figuring it out in practice mode, you're like, oh, I see how this level flows. It's really neat. Like when you guys see me play at my successful attempt, you're probably like, what's going on? How does he know where to go? But like, when you figure it out in practice mode, it's fun, it's cool, and there's a lot to love about this level. There's a lot to love about this level, for sure, but there's just a couple annoying parts which make it a little frustrating for some people. Because for this level, I find there's people that really enjoy this kind of vague Circles gameplay, and there's some people that absolutely hate this level. Like, if you look at the enjoyment rating of, like, Brandon Larkin's video of this, it's like, 3 out of 10, it was annoying! And some people are like, ooh, man, I love Shadow Circles, so neat. You're one or the other. I find people either, like, really like this level or really hate this level. I don't think there's many people that meh this level. It's like love or hate. So this says 1,703 attempts. 1,000 of those attempts were from a long time ago when I wanted to do this level, like when 9 Circles were first popular, when I was doing Jawbreaker 9 Circles and all that. Old attempts. I'd recently just picked this up yesterday. Practiced it a couple times, was able to pick it up and record it today. Not too shab. I like the uniqueness of it for a Circles level. It's cool. I like it how it's dark and it's hard to see. I like the shadow aspect of it. But that beginning cube is so annoying. Oh my god, like 90% of my deaths were just like messing around with the cube. Anyways, leave a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed the 4th Demon of Christmas. I'll see you guys for the 5th. As always, peace.